Not sure what formulas you need for the PMP exam? By the end of this short video, you will have mastered all the required formulas. Let's talk about the formulas that we need for the PMP exam. The first grouping of formulas pertain to earned value management. We'll begin with schedule variance. The first four formulas all begin with earned value, and since this is a variance formula, it will be a subtraction. Schedule variance equals EV minus PV. A similar formula relates to cost variance. It will begin with earned value. It will be a subtraction, earned value minus actual cost. Related to schedule variance, we have SPI. We'll use the same two terms, EV and PV, but since we have an index, we divide them. SPI equals EV divided by PV. We'll move on to cost performance index. We'll use the terms EV and AC, but since it's an index, we divide them. CPI equals EV divided by AC. I would think of these first four as a grouping and study them together. The next three also relate to earned value. EAC, estimate at completion, this is an estimate of what we believe the total project will cost. It equals BAC divided by CPI. Related is ETC. This is an estimate of how much more we believe we need to spend to finish the project. The equation ETC equals EAC minus AC. Still related is VAC, variance at completion, how much we expect to vary from the original budget. VAC equals BAC minus EAC. I would think of these as a grouping and study them together. The last idea for the exam related to earned value as far as a formula is TCPI. Common sense, I think of TCPI equals work remaining divided by money remaining. Now, I probably wouldn't write that down when I'm doing my data dump for the exam, but it helps us here. They could ask for the TCPI two different ways. They could ask for the TCPI based on the BAC, meaning the question says, what is the TCPI assuming no additional funds are being added, or assuming you need to finish on budget? The equation BAC minus EV, which is work remaining, divided by BAC minus AC, which is money remaining. A different way they could ask the question, what is the TCPI assuming you're getting your full EAC? Again, it's work remaining, BAC minus EV, but since we're getting our full EAC, money remaining changes to EAC minus AC. I would think of these two as a grouping. The next idea relates to three-point estimating. One equation is for the triangular distribution, or they might call it the simple average, where we add the 3 points together, pessimistic, most likely, and optimistic, and we divide by 3. This is really a simple average. If I asked you how to average three numbers, I'm sure you would know how to do it, so most likely you won't even bother data dumping this equation. Related to it, though, is PERTs, sometimes called the beta distribution. This is a weighted distribution, pessimistic plus 4 times most likely plus optimistic divided by 6. The last equation we may need for the exam is the number of communication channels. It equals n times n minus 1 divided by 2, where n is the number of stakeholders. When I look at this list, I probably would not write down TCPI equals work remaining minus money remaining. I wouldn't write down 3-point estimating, and I wouldn't write down where n equals the number of stakeholders. If you found this useful, you might want to join our mailing list for free training. Also, if you go to aileenellis.com, I'll give you free access to an online mini workshop all about earned value. Thanks for coming.